What if the reason you love being alone isn't who you are? It's who you had to become. Think about that for a second, because what I'm about to share with you is going to completely change the way you see yourself and the people around you. Think about the people in your life who seem the most independent, the ones who never ask for help, who seem perfectly fine all by themselves. Most people call that a personality type, but psychologists call it something else entirely. They call it survival. And once you understand what's actually happening inside these people, you'll never look at them or yourself the same way again. It all starts with something called insecure attachment. Picture a child who wakes up every single morning wondering, will mom be warm today or cold? Will dad notice me or look right through me? No pattern, no safety, no consistency. So the child's brain rewires itself and decides that connection is dangerous. Not because love is bad, but because unpredictable love hurts more than no love at all. Those kids grow into adults who enjoy people, but only in small controlled doses because alone never changes its mind. Alone never goes cold without warning. Alone feels like peace because chaos taught them it was the safest place to be. Then there is a quieter kind of pain that leaves no visible scars but shapes absolutely everything. You cried and someone said stop overreacting. You tried to explain how you felt and eyes glazed over. You needed someone to truly hear you and the room went completely quiet. So your brain drew a hard line. Nobody is coming. Handle it yourself. And you did. You got so incredibly good at processing pain alone that reaching out as an adult feels almost foreign. Some people didn't even get that chance to ask for help because they were pushed into independence way too early. As a child, they had no one to fall apart in front of, no one to say I've got you, so a belief calcified deep inside them that the only person they can truly count on is themselves. On the outside, that looks like strength, but on the inside, it is absolutely exhausting because needing people starts to feel like weakness, like becoming a burden, so they stopped needing, or at least they got very, very good at pretending they did. But here's the crazy part, and this is where everything starts to make complete sense. Some people grew up in homes that were always loud, not necessarily with shouting, but with tension, unpredictability, and emotional noise they simply couldn't escape. Their nervous system adapted and turned the volume up on everything: danger signals, emotional cues, social pressure. So now a simple party isn't just a party, it's 15 conversations at once, expectations to meet, emotions to read, and energy to manage until the body starts screaming for an exit. For these people, silence isn't emptiness, silence is medicine, and the moment they are alone, something in their chest loosens and they can finally breathe. Then there are people who feel everything at a completely different level, walking into a room and sensing tension before a single word is spoken, feeling someone's shift in tone deep in their chest, absorbing other people's emotions as if they were their own. Nobody gave them a manual for this as a child, so they found the only thing that worked, which was space, time alone to decompress, to figure out which feelings were truly theirs, and which ones they had simply caught from the world around them. And now here's the truth that almost nobody talks about. There is a massive difference between being alone and being lonely. Lonely is pain. Choosing to be alone is control. It is knowing yourself. It is saying, I am not available to everyone, but the right people I will show up for completely. You were never too distant. You were never too cold. You were never incapable of connection. You were just someone who got hurt early and built the most logical walls you possibly could. But the walls that once protected you can slowly become the prison that traps you. You deserve people who don't drain you. Relationships where you don't have to shrink yourself just to stay. Connection that actually feels safe. And the moment you understand why you built those walls, that is the moment you finally get to choose something different. If this video made you think or feel something, please give it a like because it genuinely helps this channel reach the people who need it the most. Share this with someone in your life who always seems fine on their own, because sometimes the strongest people are carrying the heaviest things in complete silence. And if you want to keep understanding your mind, your emotions, and the hidden patterns that shape your life, then subscribe to Mind Unlocked right now and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. This is a space built for people who think deeply, feel deeply, and are ready to finally understand why. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.